that I agreed to be the Master of Ceremonies here to be able to do what I'm about to do. See, we all have heroes in life, and for many, many years, one of the greatest heroes in my life has been Joe Etheridge. When I was a very young man, Joe ran the local grocery store, and I knew who he was, but didn't know him. I became a Mason in 1978, and was quite impressed to find out that to meet Joe, and then find out that he was our district deputy grand master. And then in the fall of 1978, some guys were going to come up here and join Scottish Rite. And I was even more impressed to find out that Joe was a past Sovereign Prince here, was a 33rd degree Mason. At that time was the second lieutenant commander of Valley Danville. Over the next few years, I watched Joe as he was the first lieutenant, commander-in-chief, very successful term as commander-in-chief of the Valley of Danville, which at the time was somewhere in the neighborhood of 8,000 members. And in the mid-'80s, I was asked to start to the chairs of the council, Prince of Jerusalem. I've always really felt like Joe had a little something to do with that. The year that I was Sovereign Prince, Joe was serving the Valley, had served his term as commander-in-chief, was serving the Valley as now Arts Director. So for a couple, 3 years there, Joe and I spent a lot of time together running up and down the Valley. And I want to tell you that in that period of time, I learned more about Masonry than I had the rest of my life put together. But the major thing, I think, the one thing that stood out above all else that I learned from Joe was that no matter what the situation, no matter what was going on, no matter where you were, you acted as professional as possible. And that is the word that I've always thought of in thinking of Joe Etheridge, professional. Whenever, for a period of, I don't know, a lot of years, any place south of Route 36 that had a function wanted Joe Etheridge to be the Master of Ceremonies. It's not just that Joe had a way with words, a quick humor, but having Joe as your Master of Ceremonies added that touch of professionalism that we were all looking for. So Joe Etheridge, if you'd come forward, I'm going to hand you the microphone. After I ask for everybody to please rise. And please give a hand to illustrious Joseph W. Etheridge, 33rd degree, our classman honoree.
It's a pleasure. I've had more fun today than I've had for a long time, and it's been a real honor for me to be able to be here and to be with you. To you ladies, you brought class to this whole group. We appreciate that. To the class, I told them it's the best class I have ever seen, and they fell for it. They've been real friendly and been awful nice. I've had so much fun and a lot of traveling, friends, all of that happened all through the Valley of Danville. Had friends from Robinson all the way up to Kankakee, and many of them are gone now. I don't see very many of them, but there's more friends here today than I thought I would see, and I just truly appreciate it. My wife said, "Are you going to make a note?" And I said, "No, I probably wouldn't be able to read it. And sometimes when I talk, I forget what I'm going to say. And if I do that now, you just fill the word in. I watched the entertainers come in. And I thought I should have been with them when they before they come here, and I wish I'd gone with them. Anyway, to all of you, I want to thank you. To the class, this I truly believe. After today, last night, and today's performance, when you leave this evening, you'll stand a little taller, and the world will be just a little bit better because of you. Thank you all for a wonderful day for